Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane studio.
All right, welcome back here. Hour number 2, Off the Bench. Live from the Raising Cane studio. Flynn, Alondra, Tay-Tay, Kane, newborn little baby Kane.
Someone asked me if the baby Kane was going to be the new Punch.
Oh, because of like the
It's
leg.
so cute.
And
Yeah. Wait,
new
do you know
Punch?
about Punch the Monkey?
No? Oh, look at this little leg.
Wait,
Yeah,
you
right.
don't know about Punch the Monkey?
No.
You haven't seen this little baby monkey that the entire world is obsessed with?
No?
Pull up Punch right now.
I can't. My computer literally, as you said
No.
that,
No way, it crashed.
25% complete, 30. It's like restarting on its own.
Look at little baby Kane, though.
Um,
No, she's
she got an
adorable.
inverted
I'll get it
shoulder,
in a second.
I think. Inverted shoulder. Poor thing.
It's going quick, but we'll see. I'll pull up Punch when this.
Maybe we can put a little cast on her? Him? What
Well,
is it?
okay,
That's
so
a girl.
like, is baby Kane blind?
No, it's just cool.
It's just cool. Yeah, she
Okay.
got swag.
I mean, we're indoors.
She's got swag.
The lights are bright.
Vibe
but
check. But the glasses don't really cover her whole eyes, though.
I can't
Her
believe you
left
don't know
one.
about Punch the Monkey.
I don't. I'd like to know.
So Punch the Monkey is a little tiny baby monkey
Okay.
out in Japan. He was abandoned by his mom at birth, and then so the zookeepers took him in and gave him a orangutan stuffy
Okay.
when he was a baby, and now I guess he's bonded to it thinking that it's his mom. And this little, he is so adorable. He like carries the little monkey around everywhere, and he's this tiny little monkey. They put him in the enclosure with the rest of the colony, and at first they were kind of shunning him, like the other monkeys were not messing with Punch.
Okay. I'm
And
I see Punch right now.
They're kind of bullying him. And he would run and like just cuddle with his stuffy when he was getting bullied, and like, but now he's starting to make some friends in the colony.
Uh-huh.
And there was a video of him the other day where he was like walking on his 2 feet, his little belly out, and dragging the stuffy with him. It was so
man.
cute.
So I just typed Punch the Monkey into Google.
Yeah.
In the search results, Google now has like these hearts that fall down on the screen with Punch the Monkey's face on it.
He's so cute, is he not?
He's very cute.
Doesn't that break your heart though, that they weren't accepting him at first?
I don't
it's,
know.
it's
Matt's
an animal
seen
kingdom, you know.
Matt's seen that rabbit head. I think
Yeah.
he's kind of hardened.
Taylor,
They were
wasn't
like
a head.
straight
It
up
was a face.
bullying him. Like one of them grabbed him and dragged him around.
Yep.
That's sad. I was getting very emotional over this stupid little monkey.
It was a big topic.
So
last week.
on the Google search page.
I'm not even
apparently you can-
particularly like a soft person, but this.
Well, no, you said that stray animal.
Yeah,
thing you
that's
said.
what I'm saying. The
When it comes to
animals get
animals.
me.
You can heart something on a Google search. I didn't know that.
I didn't know you could do that.
That was news to me. There's 11.7 million hearts now. 11.71 million hearts on Google searches.
Oh my gosh, the hearts just popped up on mine.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Jealous.
Good for you, Punch.
Yeah, sorry.
Is his name Punch because he got punched by the tribe?
No, it's like something in Japanese.
It's like Alondra's cat kick.
I did not kick that cat.
Ching.
Yeah, Alondra's cat Kick is his name Kick for a completely different reason.
Anyways, I'm not actually going to New York this week, and I'm going to Japan, and I'm
Just gonna-
adopting Punch the monkey,
gonna get us
and I'm
out
bringing him back, and he's going to be our studio monkey.
that would be sick.
Taylor gets to retire.
You can just go to Japan and steal a stuffed animal
No, why would I do that? It's like the one thing he loves.
for the clicks.
I wouldn't do that to him.
He is a man of the people.
Smash the like button.
Sorry to have to talk about Punch, but
It's all right.
I had to inform you on him
Wonder
because I
Punch-
can't believe you don't know him.
I know.
Alondra was like,
I'm gonna-
Matt, you're in a good mood? Let me change your mind.
No, he's cute.
No, it's a good. Sounds like it's a feel good story.
Well, at first it
Starting to be.
wasn't. And now it's starting. At first it wasn't.
Well,
but he's starting to adapt. But then they were saying, the zoo was saying that Punch just wasn't, he didn't know about like the social norms
Right.
and
'Cause
cues
his
of
friend
the
was a
rest of
stuffed
the
animal.
monkeys. Right.
Yep.
Right. So he was like low key offending the rest of the monkeys and he didn't know he was.
Well, it's going to be a feel good story. You can't have a fully complex story and a protagonist if he doesn't have some sort of pitfall that he's got to fight his way through.
Yeah.
So you have to have some negative in your life to understand that the positive is how good it really is.
For sure. But it broke my heart.
Like, my thought was, again, not Punch's fault, probably the mother. My thought was like,
It is her fault, that deadbeat mother.
Is he
Vanny.
getting beat up because he carries the stuffed animal around? which sucks for him because that's a coping
true.
mechanism. But hey,
Yeah.
kid monkeys are still kids, and kids can be mean.
That's right.
He does look like he's a little ADHD.
See, there you go. We're finding out more and more. What if we find
These are
out
squirrels
like
here?
awful things about Punch? Like Punch is the instigator.
Yeah.
Just when the cameras come on, he plays victim.
Yep. He likes to fling his poop at other monkeys.
He would never.
He hadn't been taught that by the stuffed animal, so he probably
No.
wouldn't.
They tried to replace the stuffed animal because it was all beat up and dirty,
No,
and he didn't want
that
the
ain't
new
happening.
one.
Of course not. That's not his mother. Oh, y'all are funny. The
Yeah.
chat. Anyway, Punch. You think Punch has ever been swimming?
No.
I don't know. It was raining
No.
at the zoo the other day, and he was like trying to find shelter. It was so cute.
I don't know.
Serious question. Don't judge me. Can monkeys swim?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, I just never
Probably.
seen one actually swim. I
I
don't
watch a lot of animal documentaries.
You do.
I watch a lot.
You do.
And there's a lot meaner things in the animal kingdom than this Punch story, for sure.
Well, yeah, your cat put a skinned
Yep.
bunny face on your porch.
That was a nice gesture. I think it was just the delivery was off a little bit.
Yeah,
the
it
shock
meant
value
well.
was too high.
It meant well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, guys, look, I made this for you.
Yep.
What were we going to talk about? I'm sorry.
I was going to say that I don't know if they service Japan or not, but if he was going to swim, he should swim in a Russell Pools.
For sure.
RussellPools.com, because they're the best pool company in Louisiana, and it's not particularly close. They are the best. You know why? Because they build the best pools. They have the best landscape architects. They have the best landscape team. They have the best engineering. They do it all, and they do it the best. So if you're going to do it, we like to work with the best here at Off the Bench, and that is Russell Pools, RussellPools.com. We are about to get our project started. Can't wait. So if you've been thinking about it, if you've been wanting to pool, been thinking about maybe pulling the trigger, you're tired of, having to take the kids over to your brother's house, cousin's house, friend's house, whatever it is. Hey, be the house that everybody comes to. Be the house that everybody congregates to. Just telling you, be grilling, you be chilling by the pool, the kids, the family, all doing cannonballs, jackknives, can openers, maybe sitting in a hot tub, whatever it is, man. They can build it. And like I said, 2 landscape architects right there on staff. So if you like anything you can dream of, you go to Instagram, go to Pinterest, like look at pictures, look at stuff you just like, look at elements. Maybe it's like one element from 100 different pictures. Well, they can put that all together in a beautiful pool, all by your design right there. So go check them out, RussellPools.com. You said, what were you going to talk about? I have no idea.
Were we still talking about the coaches?
Oh,
list?
no, that's done.
Oh, the Saints. They won an award.
The Saints won a very prestigious award.
Yes.
I mean,
Like a very
second to the Super Bowl, this is probably the best
also,
one.
wait, real quick, like Saints news that we should have mentioned earlier, but I just forgot. Will Clapp announced
Yes.
he's retiring too.
Yeah, so let's talk about. Well, yeah, I did have that to talk
do that
about,
here.
and we'll come back. Yeah, we'll do that here, and then we'll come back. We're going to tease this huge, prestigious award.
Yeah.
it's
I mean, it's very.
a big deal.
Yeah.
And like Mickey Loomis finally getting his flowers, underrated for decades, feels like. But yes, we do have to pour one out for Mr. Will Clapp. He is. He sent out a social media. Yeah, I think it's a round of applause for him. Will
Clap for
Clapp.
Clapp.
Absolutely. He, I don't know, social media posted last night that he is announcing his retirement. So always, especially from former Tigers, Louisiana folks, we always want to tip our caps. And what are you laughing at?
Taylor's
restarted.
computer just.
You laughing
No,
at Will
sorry.
Clapp?
No, sorry.
Wow.
I should have turned my mic off. His computer just came on. After
Former Brother Martin Crusader, former LSU Tiger, and of course, New Orleans Saint, Will Clapp, is hanging up the cleats and announced his retirement last night on social media. 4-star recruit, 2014, 3-year starter at LSU, all SEC, at guard and center. 7th-round pick to the Saints. Spent the first 4 seasons in New Orleans, spent some time with the Chargers, I think 2024 with the Bills, and decided to come on back to the Saints in 2025, of course. His homecoming didn't go great. He got a Liz Frank injury in the preseason, didn't get to play his final year, but he came. He was with Kellen Moore with the Chargers, had a great relationship with him. And I think the Saints this year, they kind of embraced him in a leadership role around the team. So let's not be shocked if he stays in the football realm, stays in some sort of potential staff coaching, some sort of role potentially with the Saints. I think he'd be a great fit for that. And certainly one we like to tip our cap to. Like I said, Brother Martin to LSU, to the Saints, Louisiana through and through out there. So congratulations on a fantastic career. And cheers to the other side.
Shout out.
Yeah. Grass isn't always greener, but it's pretty good on the other side.
Yeah.
It's good on both sides, actually. Not bad. So, shout out.
Guy who dealt with a lot of injuries here recently. I mean, I hated to see it, but you could also kind of see it coming, right? I mean, what was it? 2 of the last 3 years, season-ending injury. I mean, you mentioned the Liz Frank. Like, it's such a tough injury to come back on, especially as a big guy. Mm-hmm. Like I said, no lineman, you're putting all that weight on that foot. It makes sense. It was time for him.
You did say it classier than me. I said Liz Frank. You said Liz Frank.
I mean,
I'm trying to look it up right now because we've talked about this a couple times and I just can't remember it. Liz Frank.
Does anybody scream high class more than me?
No.
Huh?
Someone in the chat earlier did say, "Why aren't you wearing a shirt today?"
Okay, first off, hang on a second. No. We're not about to do this. People
He's
do this
more
to me all the
pink
time.
than white.
Well, okay. Look. No, I am because I got burned over the weekend. Look, I'm not. Look, if you think that this is the same color as this,
When'd you get a Nike check tattoo on your chest?
right. I really
Dang,
can't help
you love 1045 so
I
much.
do. I have this tattooed here, the Nike on the other side.
It'll be there forever.
If you think that the arm is the same color as the shirt, you can't be helped.
You just can't be helped.
You just can't.
Liz Frank. Just say Liz Frank, dude. We're in America.
He's like, let me fancy her up.
I'm going to church this up a little bit.
In fairness, I'm not even 100% sure which one of us is right.
I think it's Liz. I think it's Frank.
That's just how I've
Jacques
heard
Liz
it.
Frank de Saint-Martin lived from 1790 to 1847, a French surgeon who served in Napoleon's army.
Whoa.
First described injuries to the midfoot joint complex in 1815, specifically identifying amputations performed through the tarso-metatarsal joint due to injuries sustained by soldiers falling from horses.
Liz Frank.
Is Liz Frank?
Wow.
Liz Frank.
Sounds to me like old AI lady over there needs to
Yeah.
get some culture in her life.
Ask her how it sounds if you're in Frenchy land,
Okay. This is the American pronunciation.
because we're in America.
Yes. We are.
We're
Yes.
civilized
Confirmed?
there.
It's
We're not.
confirmed?
That we're in America.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're not in some third world country like Canada or Oxford, Mississippi. Like we're here.
Yep.
The stress in this word falls on the first syllable, Liz. Liz Frank.
It's Frank.
sec-
She could have
Okay.
said that with the country. Yeah, Frank.
Yes.
Liz
Frank.
I feel like we're taking a phonics class.
We are. That was nice. Thank you for bringing that up. Well, if you want to stock up on some American food or food from other countries, make sure you go to your local Rouse's. All over the Gulf South. Rouse's. Go to their website, rouses.com. Type in your zip code. And right there, it'll pop up all the nearest local Rouse's, all the deals, coupons, specials that they're running, whether it's they're always doing some good deals in the produce section, butcher section, all the good stuff. So go check them out, Rouse's. Louisiana company through and through. So fantastic grocery store. We all know. We've all been. It's the best around. There ain't no comparison. It's the best. Rouse's. They always got the good food, the local products, and they're giving back to the community always. So go check it out, Rouse's Market, rousesmarket.com. All right, let's go to break. We'll come back. And in the third hour, 9:30, don't forget, we got Jay Johnson joining the show. We'll talk dangers, bunts, pitchers, talk all the stuff.
Bunts?
Yep, stitch
Can't
head
wait.
stuff.
Dangers.
Dangers. Y'all stick with us right here, off the bench.
Off the bench. ...2007 champs. Purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back here, off the bench, Thursday morning.
The song just hits different, doesn't it?
All the songs, all you crushing it.
I always told my brother, like, if somebody broke into my house and I ultimately tied them up, because, well, that's what you would do.
Yeah.
This is the song I would play.
Yeah.
While they're tied up, while you're messing with them. This is the one. It gets you going, man.
Like a stray cat plays with a squirrel.
Right. When Alondra was kicking her cat, like this was
Yep.
the...
I'm not kicking cats. It's also not mine.
It's
It is now.
when one of the dominant monkeys is punching Punch in the face.
Bro, don't even.
This is the one.
This is the one.
Punch swinging the stuffed animal back.
Alondra, I do got to give you the flowers. I just had somebody text me randomly and say, hey, whoever plays the music for y'all kills it every day.
Thank you. Shout out whoever
Bring in
sent
the
you
vibes.
that.
Yeah, sure, it might get some segments taken down from YouTube every now and then, but
Who
whatever.
cares?
Just reload it.
I feel like, okay, it's not an important part of the show, but I do like to set a vibe.
Yeah, no, it's a very important part of the show.
Yeah. I think y'all are the only ones
I
that feel
can
that way.
only go on vibes.
Yeah.
If it's bad vibes, can't speak.
No.
Barely speak with the good ones.
Right. You're killing it. You're doing great.
We teased this. We've talked about it. And we just need to tell the people out there, Saints fans, how amazing your general manager is.
I mean, Mickey Loomis
Mickey Loomis.
He might be the GOAT.
Some say best in the league.
Currently, if you were making a top 10 general managers list,
Oh, he's top 5 and not 5.
currently top 5 and not 5.
Yep.
Currently, he's 1. This is not according to me. This is according to Inside the League, ITL,
Yeah.
who I looked it up. Inside the League has, I mean, this is a big deal. They have 14.2 thousand followers on social media.
That's legit.
Yep. It's almost 15,000.
Some quick math.
Yeah. Very quick. And of course, NFL Combine's happening this way. Everybody's joined together. All GMs, all head coaches, all scouts, everybody under one roof, mingling, socializing. Well, Saints were given an award yesterday from Inside the League. Best draft class 2025. And what's the general manager's main job? Drafting. So if you're the best draft class, that means you're the best general manager currently.
Yeah.
Hard to argue.
Hard to argue that.
Go ahead and smack that gum. What did he say at the Senior Bowl? They let y'all out of Baton Rouge.
They let y'all out of Baton Rouge.
Get out of here.
Barely.
Go scout some players.
Yeah. Go get the best draft class 2 years in a row.
Right.
It's been done. Actually, it was done in 2017. The Saints won it, this award. So they've won it twice in the last decade.
Some are saying Mickey Loomis might be the most important general manager in the league.
Yes. I mean, him. He's saying that.
Yeah.
Jerry's
Dale.
not saying that.
Jerry's not saying that.
No.
So yeah, they win. We're kind of we're joking, of course, a little bit about this, but you do have to give credit where credit is due, and they did have one hell of a draft class. All right, you found the most important piece in the second round with Tyler Shuck, of course. That's always going to propel you towards the top if you can draft and immediately. Of course, these are premature awards. You're not really going to know who is going to have the best draft class for multiple years down the road, but it certainly looks like the Saints got a pretty good one. Of course, Kelvin Banks Jr. in the first round. When you fill in your first 2 picks, you find a franchise quarterback and a blindside left tackle, that's pretty good. Like you got a leg up on everybody. And Jonas Sanker, we feel like is going to be a pretty good option for a while. Danny Stutzman at linebacker. Devin Neal has been pretty good. Quincy Riley at corner. I mean, they hit on a lot of different things in different parts of the draft, not just their first 2 picks. And that's been the kind of the blemish is like haven't really hit their top picks recently. Certainly their mid and late round picks, but it just hasn't looked good. So it is kind of surprising. We want to be hesitant to like say this is a good draft class, but the proof is in the pudding right here. I mean, it is. You find with the first 2 picks, to solidify a left tackle, you get a franchise quarterback, which is the hardest thing to do. And so got to give them some flowers at least, right?
Yeah.
The thing is, like, you were listing out all these guys, right? And there will be people that'll poke holes in it, be like, Quincy Riley got exposed at the times. Guys, he's a rookie corner. That's going to happen. Jonas Sanker looks like a starting safety in this league. Danny Stutzman, day 3 pick. He did some nice things for you. Like, he's not an everyday starter yet, but find me somebody you know you missed on in this draft class. I don't think there's anyone out there.
Right.
I mean, even Vernon Broughton, he didn't play a ton, but he was hurt a little bit. That's a 3rd-round pick. You don't know for sure that guy's not going to pan out because you were talking about missing on picks, right? Like, even if none of these guys become perennial all-pros and they're just solid starters or even role players for the late-round guys, did you miss on any of these guys? As of right now, I don't think you can find somebody out there that you're like, that was a bust, horrible pick, you shouldn't have made it.
Yeah, and I think the quarterback certainly sets you above everybody else. Now, other teams that were in the running for this award, Panthers, Bears, Browns, Patriots, Giants, all under consideration. Panthers, of course, had the Rookie of the Year, Teddy McMillan. I think they had Etienne as well. No, that was the Jags.
No, Trevor Etienne is on the Panthers.
Okay, that's right.
But, I mean, he was their RB3.
Right. The Bears were in it, Colston Loveland. Who else did they have? They had a couple other really good rookies. The Browns, who had the defensive rookie of the year, they, of course, had Shador and Dylan Gabriel and Quinshon Judkins, I believe, as well.
And Dylan Sampson.
Yeah, I'm surprised the Browns were they had some good ones, certainly.
It's weird it is to say Saints had a lot more wins last year. Like, that's kind of what it That's kind of what it boiled down to. I mean, there's 5 wins with Shuck.
Yeah.
The Browns didn't really turn that into anything. Yep. Sampson was hurt half the year.
Mm-hmm.
So
Patriots, let's see, Travion Henderson.
Will Campbell,
who, I would say, and they won a lot. So, and then the Giants, which is probably the most sex appeal there with Scadaboo and Jackson Dart. Let me tell you something. Everybody knows I'm in this card game, the sports card world. Mm-hmm. There's so much about like the card market that makes sense, but there's some things that don't. Jackson Dart, his card value market is like double the amount of Cam Ward, Tyler Shuck, and Shador, which I understand. Shador is very highly thought of in the card world, but like make it make sense to me that Jackson Dart has like a double value than these other rookie quarterbacks. And rookie quarterback cards are like the most. Those are the chases for everybody. You want rookie quarterback cards.
Flashier player, plays in New York, big market, more of a runner.
Yeah, people but like when you're investing your dollars that you own into a piece of, it's an investment. It's a piece of, it's a card, whatever. And you thinking about holding on to it. Do you really think he is going to be a better long-term fit than Cam Ward, Tyler Shuck? That's how I look at it. Maybe that's just like going for the quick flip. Anyway, that's a little side note to a nerdy card situation. Last time the Saints won this award was the 2017 draft pick, which was Marshawn Lattimore in the first, Ryan Ramczyk in the first, Marcus Williams in the second, Alvin Kamara in the third. Trey Hendrickson in the third. Like, so pretty decent little draft class there. That was when Sean Payton was there. And I saw a interview that came from the Combine with Sean Payton yesterday. And I looked at this morning when I got to the studio. And it was Sean Payton having this conversation. Of course, the 2017 was Patrick Mahomes' draft year.
Yeah.
And we don't need to introduce Patrick Mahomes to anybody out there. But he was talking about so Patrick Mahomes went 10th. The Saints had the 11th pick. And he was talking about their draft and how amazing the draft class was, but he got asked about Patrick Mahomes. And he said, when you're in the draft, you always, and the draft it's getting closer to you, when the pick in front of you goes, you want to have two guys. Always want to have two guys in your mind. So, like, you know that you're getting one of these two guys no matter what happens. So, you know, they have this list and they're curating this list and they're doing this whole list and everything works towards the draft. And so he said when it got to the 10th pick, the 9th pick, I can't remember, somebody took somebody, I can't remember what team that was. So when they got to the 10th pick, our two guys were Patrick Mahomes and Marshawn Lattimore. And he said, so those were the two guys that we were going to take at 11. And he said, we're sitting there and we see a trade come across and he didn't think anything of it. And then Sean Payton said, when he saw it was the Chiefs, he said he looked at Mickey Loomis and he said, well, there goes Mahomes.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I know Andy Reid. I respect their evaluation of quarterbacks. I know that they're really good at what they do when it comes to quarterbacks and talent. He said, I just knew they were taken. I had no other inside information. I just knew that Andy Reid was going to take him because we knew he was that special.
Yeah.
And so he's like, of course, we take Marshawn Lattimore. Then he goes on to talk about Ryan Ramczyk and Alvin Kamara and like how good that draft class was. And the guy interviewing came back and said, if they didn't take him, who would you have taken? And he said, we were going Mahomes.
That's crazy.
Right? How about that?
Yeah, I remember there was always a rumor, right? And like they were never able to confirm it, obviously, because when Sean Payton left town. Yeah, when Sean Payton left town, it was always like, oh, that was Sean and Mickey's guy. That's the guy they were going to take. And I mean, now that it makes a ton of sense. Like Patrick Mahomes fits what Sean Payton wanted to do, right? Like he's really good at the intermediate stuff. Like,
right.
I mean, look, and Mahomes is great at everything, but like that's kind of what he's known for. I mean, I remember when everybody thought he reached on Bo Nix. My thought was like, okay, you may not think Bo Nix is the best quarterback in this draft class, but he fits Sean Payton's offense perfectly, and you're seeing it with all the wins. Sean Payton and Patrick Mahomes on the same offense. I mean, that's Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes. That's Belichick, Brady. I mean, the sky's the limit for that duo.
That's probably like insert name it, Coach Mahomes.
Yeah.
Right. What a butterfly effect situation that is to think about, though. Like we think of Patrick Mahomes already now as a top, 3 quarterback of all time as he sits right now, top 4 or 5. I mean, at least top 5. I mean, just with the Super Bowl victories, with what he's done, how he changed the position and how it's played a lot. You certainly have to put him in that conversation. People don't want to put younger active quarterbacks in that because of respect to the people that came before, respect to the legends of the game. But like statistically, you got to look at that and you have to put him in at least the top 5 of all time current, as it sits right now. But is he that well thought of if he does go to the Saints? What a crazy world to think about. What a crazy situation.
Maybe Sean Payton would still be the coach.
Maybe Patrick Mahomes wouldn't even be in the league. Who knows?
Well, think about what it did to a guy like Alex Smith. Like he was 3rd in MVP voting, and he was replaced by Patrick Mahomes the next year.
Right.
Like, what is he in Kansas City? Because him and Andy Reid had a good connection.
Mm-hmm. When did Drew Brees retire? After
2020. 2020 season was his last
Can you
year.
imagine not seeing Mahomes play for 4 years?
Or does Brees retire earlier?
It's kind of like the situation I walked into in Green Bay. They pushed Favre out because they knew Aaron Rodgers was ready to go.
And Aaron said, 3 years?
Aaron said 3, because he was a 05 draft class, 05, 06, 07. Yeah, he sat 3 years. And Favre wanted to come back. Favre, around July 4th weekend, he was in Green Bay wanting to come back. And they were like, we'll pay you. They basically, I'm pretty sure, like, I'm not remembering perfectly, and I don't know how public it was. Like, I'm pretty sure they paid him his last year salary, like, to
to not come back
because they're like, Aaron Rodgers is our guy right now. Like, we know what we got with that guy. And I think they had just made a playoff run too, or they were in the playoffs.
Well, that was the time where 3 years in a row, everybody's like, this is Brett Favre's the last year. And in July, every single year, he's like, we're going to run it back one more year.
This was the first time. This was the first one of those. And if he would have, like, it's Brett Favre, right? He's like a legend. Like, if they would have done what most teams would have done and be like, absolutely, come back and be our quarterback, I would have never had the opportunity to play. Like, what a butterfly effect that is. Because I was a 7th-round pick. There was a 2nd-round pick in front of me. And this was summer. We were at Rookie Symposium. I remember being at Rookie Symposium, which is where all the drafted rookies go. And they basically give you lecture after lecture for 2 days about, like, how to not be an idiot, how to not get put in prison, how to not, like, go broke and do all this stuff. And we're sitting there. I'm at the airport, and I see Brett Favre's airplane, like, land in Green Bay. I see him getting off, walking with, like, Ted Thompson, Mike McCarthy. I'm like, oh, my God. If he comes back, like, I'm cut. I'm cut before training camp even starts. The training camp,
over.
That's when I won my spot. Like, I beat the 2nd-rounder out. I became the backup. But like, I would have never had that opportunity. Who knows how the career turns out. Wouldn't even probably be sitting here at this desk with you guys.
Do we think Patrick Mahomes' dad gets more DWIs in New Orleans?
Oh, no, because you can walk a lot.
If you get them in Kansas City, though.
Like, do we think that if Patrick Mahomes is with the Saints, Patrick Mahomes Sr. has a punch card in prison or no?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think so. New Orleans is immensely wilder party city than Kansas City.
But it's also Louisiana.
Yeah.
Love our Saints. They're like, oh, Mahomes' dad, hey, get this guy home.
Yeah.
Get this guy home.
Is Jackson Mahomes as annoying?
More so. He's closer.
What about Brittany? Is she spraying champagne all over people?
Wait, I think
that was the one thing that people didn't.
Yeah, I think
But she cleaned her image
in
up.
The court of public opinion has gone up a little
bit.
bit.
It has.
Is she Sports Illustrated? Like, it didn't.
She was.
Wives and girlfriends in the NFL, or sports wives and girlfriends in the sports the swimsuit edition.
She's in there. Like, I don't like nobody. I don't have a problem with Brittany Mahomes. I don't have a problem with Brittany Mahomes at all.
I love a little
I think it
high
was
school
like that
sweetheart
one
situation.
Yeah, I just think it was that one video where people didn't like it.
Yeah, I get it. Everybody's got that one.
Yeah.
Or 2 or 5, 10,
For
whatever.
sure. But who hasn't sprayed champagne on
people?
Jackson,
I get. Brittany, I was always like, I just kind of felt like she was guilty by association. Just because she was always around Jackson Mahomes. Everybody's like, oh, these two.
Well, T. Swift likes her.
Are they friends now?
Now?
They weren't.
They weren't?
No.
They were enemies or frenemies?
Remember, it was always T. Swift and Blake Lively sitting together, and Brittany Mahomes was always kind of off to the side. They probably made up, though.
All right. Drama. All right, we're going to go to break here. Stick with us. Off the bench.
Off the bench.
All right, go to Tommy's Windows, Doors, Siding. Let's go Tommy's.com. Yeah. Go Tommy's. Ayo, Tommy. You'll clearly see the difference if you decide to work with him on your project. So if you have a project going, and maybe it can be any type of project. Like if you're building a new house, you're building your dream home, maybe you're doing a little renovation, or maybe your house you got to change the windows. They're 30 years old. Doors are old. We live in South Louisiana. There's termites, there's humidity, there's all sorts of things that can happen. So if you are changing something out, if you are building something new, whatever it is, make sure you call Tommy's and get a quote. Call Tommy's and talk to them about your project, and you will clearly see why they win award after award after award every single year since 2016. Just go to the website, see for yourself. It's not just me talking about it. You can go see for yourself. Integrity, dependable, professional, and most importantly, they are efficient. Go Tommy's.com.
It starts with one thing, I don't know why.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on to didn't even.
All right, welcome back here off the bench. Live from the Raising Cane's studio. Can't believe we're over halfway through the show. It's flown by.
This is my entire playlist today. All Alondra's got to do is play a little Cyndi Lauper, and we've completed it.
Mm-hmm. This song sounds like it's got a lift kit on its truck.
You know what it doesn't have? This ain't a Carolina Squad song.
This ain't a Carolina Squad
Carolina
song.
Squad boys ain't built for this.
This is a suspension lift song. Maybe some Flow Masters on the back. You know what those are?
No.
On the exhaust pipe. Make it sound a little bit.
Okay. Is that the one that makes them sound like a T-Go kart engine?
Oh, yeah.
They got their Instagram handle on the back glass. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Those dudes doing that, they would definitely be great ski jumpers.
It's true. Just
Little callback. Y'all remember?
Pack into the umpth degree.
Oh, yeah. Definitely no overcompensation. Did y'all see little story coming out? Pat McAfee yesterday. Pat McAfee, known to be who I'm a big fan of, by the way. Just want to throw that out there. But known to give away a lot of money. College Game Day, he's done it on his show a lot. They're like always on his show. People are shooting hoops or throwing footballs or making putts, whatever, for some sort of money. Usually it's going to a combination of people, combination of the person that's actually doing the shooting or going to some sort of charity or doing something, going towards tuition. Always loves to give away some money. And he's making a lot of it. But he gives back and he understands, that's why he makes some, because he gives some away. Like it's a circle, right? But he is known to be actually a super really good dude. Well, guess what he did this past week, excuse me. Pat McAfee buys and pays for $150,000 bar tab for the USA men's hockey team when they went out and partied at the club in Miami.
That's awesome.
I love this story.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I absolutely love it. So we talked about these guys aren't going to have to buy a beer. Well, apparently Miami Club is going to charge them $150,000 for their beers. One beer. The list here says, some champagne, some tequila. I'm sure they were buying rounds.
You have to have some bottles of tequila up in there.
I'm sure they. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm sure that they were.
Casa Azul.
Yeah.
Connor Hellebuck gets the Presidential Medal of Freedom, and my dude still got to buy drinks in Miami
at the club.
Jeez.
And I saw him with the Secretary of Defense.
The giant shield.
The giant shield,
awesome.
Secretary of Defense. So fantastic. Anyway, I thought that was such a cool story because I think we all want to be that guy that, I've certainly bought, rounds for breakfast or rounds of something. Like if I see people like military people in uniform, whether it's a Starbucks or an airport or whatever it is, you buy him something, right?
Right.
It's $5, $10, whatever. 150,000, it's pushing it. But for Pat McAfee, what a cool story.
Yeah, I love that.
And so whatever it was. And I'm sure like the USI, they're celebrating, they're having a good time. They got half, that one guy's got a split tooth. I'm sure they're pointing like, rounds for everybody, the whole bar, blah, blah, blah. Awesome stuff, though.
That is awesome.
Kind of got me thinking, too. Like, I was sitting at home yesterday, and I was scrolling a little bit, and I kept seeing the hatred for the U.S. men's hockey team. And I talked about it yesterday. Yeah, still. And then I looked a little bit further down, and then I see, I don't want to ruffle feathers for anybody, and I'm not a political person at all. And this isn't about that.
We can have a political segment. It might be fun.
It's more like this is more
Let's
of like
talk politics.
A common sense situation, just from like a USA thing.
Right.
I look and I see all these bad headlines towards the U.S. men. You've turned this victory into politics. You won the hearts and then you stomped on them with politics. I'm like why? Like, how did they do that? Because they took a call? Because they were invited to the White House?
From the president, by the way.
From the president, who, if you win something, whether it's a Democratic president, whether it's a Republican president, whether it's an independent president, whatever, you take the call always. And you're emotional. It's an emotional high. You are eating up whatever they say. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. You think they were thinking that hard about what?
No.
Like, they were literally in the middle of partying.
Want to go to the White House? Hell yeah.
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 The only people
I'm 17 beers in.
that
Absolutely.
are making this a political statement are the ones criticizing the U.S. hockey team for being political. It's just kind of a little irony right there. Like,
But they're not.
No, that's what I'm
They're just
saying.
taking a call.
All the hockey team did was do exactly what most other teams do. The people that are making it political are the ones criticizing them.
People that want to make it political are the people that just want them to stand up for something instead of just being a team and celebrating.
You mean to tell me by not taking a political stance, Matt, they have made the whole thing political?
Wow. And so, and I'm also not taking a political stance. I'm just saying it's common sense. And then I scroll a little bit farther and I see Time Magazine has Eileen Gu on their cover about how she's won the hearts of the world for being a skier. And I'm like, okay, so you got Time Magazine celebrating this woman who takes millions from China and wins a gold for China. What you do, whatever your personal reasons are, but we don't have to love it.
Yeah.
But from it's just an optics, from 1,000-foot perspective, you're hating on the U.S. men's hockey team.
Yep.
Because they win in an incredible fashion, bring the whole country together, take a call from the president, go see the White House. But then you got this other media company putting Eileen Gu on the cover saying how inspirational she is. Make that make sense to anybody.
It's
uncool.
It's uncool to like America nowadays.
It's
Matt.
not political. This is not a political thing. It's just a common sense, like patriot. I don't know. Maybe I'm
ass backwards.
Maybe I'm a little green on this.
Yeah.
Seems a little funny to me though. Seems a little stupid.
Agreed.
Actually, yeah, it's just stupid. That's stupid.
It's stupid.
Man.
It is absolutely one. That's the only word, and I don't really like to say that word. And I tell my children not to say that word. Is it a curse word? No,
being a little insensitive this morning. I mean,
well,
some are saying.
Yeah, things are just stupid in the world. But I just had to say that. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, don't apologize.
Yeah. All right, we're going to break.
USA. USA.
USA!
Off the bench.
Nothing more American than Pelican Roof. Pelican. Bill can hold more than your belly can. Pelican Roof, pelicanroof.com. Best roofing company in Louisiana. Offices in Lafayette. Offices in Baton Rouge. So you don't have crews, you don't have project managers driving across the basin to get to your project. Hey, I'll be there at 10:30. I got to cross. You got traffic. Nope. They got offices in both places. So if you have a project, they're going to dedicate a local project manager to your job. That's to your house if you're putting on a new roof. And they are going to be there and focus only on your job until that job is 100% done. Because at Pelican, they believe in service. They believe in the best attention to detail. You pass one of their construction sites when they're putting on a new roof, you see that sign, you're going to see it's clean. You're going to see people working efficiently. They are the best roofing company and the most trusted, and financing options as well. If we know it's a big decision financially for you and your family, go start that financing process right there. PelicanRoof.com.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back here off the bench. We are finishing up, closing out hour number 2. And one heck of a show so far. Very informative.
I don't know why you got to get all political, but yeah.
Keep your thoughts to yourself.
Yeah.
Just love America. Love the troops. Love winning gold. I love whipping Canada's ass.
Yeah.
I think the best thing that's come out of this show so far has been the first segment when we basically described Ole Miss as LSU's Canada.
Yeah.
I think this should stick. Ole Miss is LSU's Canada in every single way.
We took everything from them.
They're, geographically north of us. We take everything from them. We beat them in everything. LSU men's basketball, hello. LSU women's basketball, hello.
Can't wait to sweep them in baseball.
Can't wait. Might not even be close.
Compete with
Take that,
anything.
DeLucci.
Give us any sport. Pick the sport.
Pick
Ole
the
Miss.
sport.
Pick it.
You want it?
We got it.
What about your morning radio show? What's it ranked?
Yeah, it's probably not
6.
even ranked.
Definitely not above 6. Nerds.
They're too small to
Canada.
even be mid-market.
Ole Miss, you are LSU's Canada. You stink.
That's incredible.
Print the shirts. Print the hats. Put it on a billboard. All right, stick with us. We got Jay Johnson coming on at 9:30 right here off the bench.
Off the bench.
Go to rejuvamemedical.com. Rejuva Medical. If you are feeling a little bit lethargic, don't have that energy, well, Rejuva Medical is the place to go. They got 13 locations all across Louisiana. They even have one in Mississippi. So no matter if you're listening to us, you probably are going to have a Rejuva Medical clinic near you to where you can go. You can show up. You don't even have to call. You can show up and be like, hey, I want to talk to somebody. I want to get my blood panels drawn. I'm not feeling myself. I'm not feeling like I used to. Maybe it's something different. Maybe it's weight loss. Maybe it's just aesthetics. Maybe it's overall wellness. Well, they can do so many different things over at Juvame, and they do them the best. Hormone replacement therapy. They are Louisiana's leader for the last 10 years in hormone replacement therapy. So make sure you're doing it with the experts. Make sure you're doing it medically controlled, medically supervised. They are fantastic, easy to work with. Go check them out, rejuvamemedical.com.